Hey everybody, day 9. It was Sunday, a day of rest, and man, did I have a nice day. I was so ready for a day of rest, you know, with the travel and the tiredness. It was great. So I determined in my mind to try to do something fun. But also, I figured it wouldn't hurt to be productive. So what I did is I had picked up a drone, and I brought that bad boy from the United States. Just a little $80 drone, nothing fancy, you know, but I thought it'd be so great to see like angles on this beautiful house, because the house is just so incredible. And so I took the drone out today, and I've got some footage. Now I was thinking, I was debating whether to give you like play-by-play, or I wish I could just give you a Christmas Carol, but there'll be a copyright problem. So I'll talk a little bit. I'll maybe put some music in the background. Just sit back and enjoy shots of the beautiful chateau. By the way, what I found was interesting is it's occasionally a little bit jerky. It was a windy day. I'm new at this. You know, I practiced a bit, but I'll get better as I go. And again, $80 drone, so it's not super high res. But if you see something you like, for me on my computer, I just press the space bar and it pauses, and you can get a good look at something. Like sometimes I get some good close-ups of cool stuff on the roof and the facade that maybe you haven't seen before. So that's an option if you're interested. But let's go watch the video. Here it comes. Okay, all right, are you ready? Here we go. All right, here we go. Got the drone out on the front yard, and we're gonna start up the motor. There she goes. Now she's lifting up. Boy, this will be fun when it's not windy, but it was a windy day. But still, I got a good shot here. Coming up, big sun. You know, I realized that when you use a regular camera, you definitely want a sunny day. Oh, I took it inside. I thought, let's try see if I can fly it inside. It actually worked pretty good. Got to be careful, though, not to bang into a wall. Though these things are pretty resilient. Even if you hit the chateau or a tree, it usually is okay. Man, I love this shot. And I really can't wait to use this drone to find out when we have problems, like problems on the roof. You can get in nice and close on a non-windy day. That's gonna be super cool. Just the level of detail that the builders used in this place is insane. Like people had more time, or they had more money, or they had more skill or something, but they're just incredible detail all the way up in areas you can't normally see from the ground. And you see my the remnants of my shower that I threw out the window. I actually have that cleaned up now, but my wife Leslie will not be pleased to see that. But there it is. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? I kind of figured since there was a bit of wind, the wind would sort of push it one direction, so I just have it lift up and then let the wind kind of take it over. The complexity of the roof. Can you see what I'm talking about? The complexity of the roof, just the number of angles and places where stuff comes together. So far, the biggest problems haven't been tiles falling out, although tiles fall out on a regular basis. While I was shooting this video, I heard this crash, and just the tile just had fallen out while I was sitting there. But the bigger problem is when you have all these valleys and the water all collects in one place, and they have it routed through quite a few downspouts. And so again, if a tile covers one of those downspouts, then you got trouble, and I think that's what's going on with my one remaining leak. Now I decided to do it the smart way. I did call the roofers, and so hopefully they're gonna come and they're gonna go up there and take a look for me. I wish I could do it myself, but it just doesn't make sense. It's too high, I'm too big of a guy. It's not, unfortunately it doesn't make sense. Oh, I love the facade. Look at that, the back. That beautiful bump out. And I also love the two cupolas. Oh, the front's got a beautiful, we think it's a statue of the owner, the builder, Louis Dondigné. But even that's a bit of a mystery. We've looked him up quite a bit, and everyone says that he built the house, but it also says that he died a couple years before the house was built. So I don't know if he had a commission and then he died before it was finished. That wouldn't be uncommon. A lot of chateaux seem to be that way, and perhaps his wife, his widow, lived there. But again, such beauty. You know, and if you're French listening to this video, you know, shout out to you guys. You guys you have a sense for beauty. Like, this whole country is beautiful. The countryside, the buildings are beautiful, the food is beautiful. You know, France really has a lot to offer the world, and we're very, very privileged to be able to own this place and to live here. Honestly, we're caretakers. I've said this before, but you realize very quickly when you own a property like this that you're not the main character, the property's the main character. And you're there to be faithful to it and to try to take care of it. Oh, look at that, I love that. Love that cupola on the left there with the thing. Someday I hope we can restore the other one. Well, one of them's broken and one of them's good, but it's so beautiful. I also learned really quickly that this drone doesn't function great in the bright sunlight. So next time I shoot, it will not be during a bright day. Some of the shots you know, on the rear of the facade. I think it's the rear. It's hard to tell. They're both so beautiful. It waits out a little bit. But yeah. Yeah, I just love this place. You can also have a real nice look at kind of the situation. I was going to say in situ, the setting, and you just see the beautiful trees all the way around it. And that is just one of those things that, where do you get that? You know, have these big ancient 200, who knows how old they are, trees. Yeah, a couple of short shots here, just coming up, looking at things. Again, the wind takes the camera a little bit, so you know it messes with you a little bit, but you still get a good look. The chimneys have to be one of my favorite things about this chateau. They're just so, so creative, so beautiful. I just hope they never fall. You'll notice they have pipes holding them up, so that's good news. Yeah. There it is. Notice the white on some of the shingles. That seems to be common. I'm not sure what it is. It's some type of growth, some type of, and so it gets in places and starts growing. And I don't know if you can take it off or not. You probably can, but how do you do it without breaking the tile? All right, and here we come in. There's me for a glorious landing, and I hope you enjoyed your little tour of the chateau, the drone tour. All right, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.